Welcome back, guys, and for my last look I am bringing you a glammed robot. Let's get started. To achieve this look, I'm going to be using liquid latex. I have to map out exactly where I want my face to appear blown up first before I actually go in with it. I'm gonna have about 3 holes, I believe. You'll see later on in the recording that I had a 4th spot on my shoulder, but it just didn't make the cut. Like, this liquid latex stuff is no joke. So as you can see, I'm just mapping out any just random shape that I can think of on my cheek, my eye, and then my neck. So now that I have that mapped out, I'm gonna go in and try to cover my eyebrow. I couldn't find a glue stick, so I went for an easy route and I just try to conceal it as best as I could, which ended up working, what I believe, kind of alright. But if you are committing to this look, I do recommend that you do use a glue stick. Okay, so bear with me, guys. Like, when I tell you this was the ultimate struggle, I can't even put it really in words. So I saw somewhere that somebody for special effects makeup was using cotton balls so that it could achieve a thicker look quicker, and I thought, hey, why not try it out? Terrible decision. But as you can see, I am struggling because I have the cotton balls and then I also have the latex, which is just both very sticky. So I kept going back and forth between tissue and cotton ball, and honestly, I tried to record as much as possible for you guys, but if I showed you the whole entire struggle, like, there you go, we would be in this video for a good half hour. So with some miracle from God, I got this all done, but if you guys don't mind, I'm actually going to fast forward to the part where I'm finished with all this. As you can see, the cotton ball does give a nice thickened look, and that's what I want. I want it to seem like there's been layers taken off of my face. So now going into the other side of my face, which I'm going to beautify out. So by now you guys already know the drill with the eyebrow routine and the setting of my lid, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Now, using all colors from my 35 and Morphe palette, I'm gonna make a nice, very neutral look. I kind of was gonna go for like a Hollywood kind of glam, so I'm going in with a light color, then using, of course, an orange for my transition, and since it didn't pop up as much as I wanted to, I darkened it with the browns. So I truly believe the makeup gods were looking after me, because after seeing how much I struggled with the latex, they were like, we're gonna give you a break, Ari. Here's a bomb wing, real easy. And on top of that, we're gonna make it real easy for you to plop your lashes on as well. So my skin wasn't completely dry yet, so I'm gonna go and finish off my face makeup on my beautified side using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush and just spread that out all over my face, and then go in with the beauty blender to just take away all the extra saturation. Finish up my normal routine that I would do for my normal face by just highlighting and contouring. I also, when I went to go do the blush, I decided I wanted to have very rosy cheeks and make myself look extremely doll-like. And to finish off my cliche Hollywood glam look, I put a beauty mark right above my lip. So now that the latex is finished, I'm going to go in with the same foundation. Once applying it, I realized that it was a little too light, so I went in with one of my darker BB creams to just kind of make it neutral. Now I am going to cut up the latex, which is actually my favorite part about special effects. So unlike my Joker when I was very delicate and very slow moving, this one I'm trying to make it look as raggedy as possible because basically my face has been blown up. Once I get that messy look, I'm gonna go in with a face paint that I bought from Michael's at the last minute, and I'm just gonna paint in that area where my robotic face is gonna show. And now I'm just going to repeat the same steps with the part above my eye and then my neck area as well. So even though the latex on my face does look like I do have some kind of damage, I did try to use scissors, which I realized was a really big mistake, and just try to instead go in with my trusty hands to peel off the area to make it kind of flap a little more. So it might be the paint that I bought, but you might have to go in with a few layers if it isn't good quality. I wanted it to be as pigmented as possible, so it can really give that metallic look. Now that all the metallic areas are covered, I'm going to go in with making my plates and the bolts of my face. You have to have a very steady hand, and I actually bought brushes just to achieve this look as precise as possible. And you can make lines however way you want it. You can make them really straight, you can make them curved. It just depends on what kind of robotic look you want. As you can see, I'm going for a more modern kind of look. If you are talented enough, go ahead and make kind of bolts in the old kind of steampunk look. You can do any kind of robot. This is just the robot that I went with. And it's kind of simple because literally it's just a few lines randomly around the face and then a few dots to be the screws. To add some dimension, I am going to be highlighting some of the plates with the white NYX liquid pen, and literally you just can choose whatever sections and just add little white lines like right against the top. To help me achieve perfect circles, I used actually the opposite side of the brush and just dipped it into my black paint and then just rolled it on my face. Now I wanted to make my robot a little bit more feminine. I was very tempted to put a wing on my face, but instead I opt for just line details, and then I also decided that I needed to put lashes. Of course, no look would be finished without the lashes on both sides. So I was on the fence of whether I should put blood on my face, since technically I'm a robot and robots don't bleed, but I ended up doing it because it did give a very kind of like burn look. So mixing the blood with my black paint, I just went around the edges of my scars and just added a little detail sporadically. And we are almost finished, guys. I'm just adding a little bit of extra blood on random areas, and then of course I have to finish my lips off. Continuing that old Hollywood look, I am going in with my D for Danger red lipstick, which complements the beauty side perfectly, and then I am finished, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed what I like to call my glammed version of the Terminator, and I hope you guys are enjoying the 13 days of Halloween Slay. We are almost finished, guys. You are amazing for tuning in for this long, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Like I said, guys, we're almost finished. We have 2 days left. Can't wait to see you then. Bye, guys.
I am flesh, bones. I am skin.